Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Good afternoon. Here is the national news from BGI TV Current. I am Morire Rebila Lawal. First are the major headlines. Stakeholders condemn Buhari's fight against corruption. Governor Abiodun appoints 3 new permanent secretaries. Stop killing our people for nothing. Ipob to security operatives. Gunmen storm Osun ruler's palace, kidnap wives, ruler, others die chasing attackers. Finally, on sports. Cricket, Salome-inspired Nigeria beats Rwanda, win T20I tourney. For more updates of our broadcast on YouTube, the handle is BGI TV Currents. Now the news in detail. Anti-corruption stakeholders in Nigeria have deplored President Muhammadu Buhari's 8 years administration in the fight against corruption. They lamented that Buhari's government worsened corruption in the country. The stakeholders said this in Lagos at the weekend during a summit with the team assessing the fight against corruption under President Buhari 2015-2023, organized by Human and Developmental Agenda HEDA Resource Center. Executive Secretary of the Commission, Suleiman Aribabu, lamented that in the last 8 years of Buhari's administration, the fight against corruption ended up being an endemic. By the time President Muhammadu Buhari leaves office, not too much would have been achieved in the fight against corruption. To Ogun State. Governor Dapo Abiodun of Ogun State has approved the appointment of 3 permanent secretaries in the state civil service. This is contained in a statement by the Chief Press Secretary to the Governor, Kunle Shomori, on Monday in Abeokuta. Shomori said the new appointees would fix the existing vacancies in the public service. According to him, seniority, merits, professionalism, and inclusiveness were considered in appointing the new permanent secretaries. The CPS said the governor relied on the provision of Section 208(c) of the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended for the appointment. It listed the new permanent secretaries as Mr. Olatunji Timothy Ayola, Director of Administrations and Supplies, Ministry of Agriculture, Mr. Diogun Samuel, Director of Planning, Monitoring and Evaluation, Ogun State Agricultural Development Program, and Mrs. Oloko Moriamo Oluwatosin, Director of Education, Ministry of Education, Science and Technology. The CPS said the governor relied on the provision as bringing the commissioners. Shomori said the governor, while congratulating the appointees, urged them to brace up for the challenges of their positions and apply themselves diligently to the building of our future together agenda of his administration. To the next story from the southeast. Chilota Dono, one of the leaders of the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, in Agu area of Enugu State, has condemned in strong terms last killings of innocent Biafrans and Ipob members in Aba by security operatives. The slain Biafran agitators were on street protest over the continued detention of their leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Dono lamented the frequency with which security operatives attack Ipob members unprovoked, killing and maiming them. He wondered what was wrong in Ipob members demanding for the release of their leader, who has ever been freed by the Court of Appeal. Dono stated that he could not understand why Nigerian government finds it very difficult to obey the order of its own court. To the next story from Osun State. The police command in Osun has confirmed the kidnap of 2 wives of the ruler, Oba Ogboni Agbaye and Arishe of Iwashel of Yorubaland, Oba Doteeshe Olakison, at Imesile in the Obokun Council area of Osun State. Gunmen invaded Mr. Olakison's residence on Sunday and whisked the women away. The police said the ruler got into a vehicle to search for his wives, but the vehicle veered off the road and rammed into a tree. The Ogboni Agbaye and a policeman in charge of Okemesi were in a vehicle with another woman when they had the lone accident. They were rushed to the hospital where they all died later, stated the police. Police operatives are, however, still inside the forest to rescue the kidnapped women. The police also confirmed the release of a trader kidnapped by gunmen on Ikiro-Osogbo Road on Friday. To end the national news this hour is a sports story. Nigeria's senior women's cricket team, the female Yellow Greens, have been crowned champions of the 2023 Nigeria Cricket Federation's Women's T20I tournament after dethroning Rwanda with a 9-run win in Lagos on Sunday. The Tafawa Balewa Square Cricket Oval was intense mood as the top side in the 5-team tournament were up against each other in a repeat of last year's final. Meeting the reigning champions for the second time in 2 days, Nigeria had the mission of avenging their loss in last year's final and also avoid a repeat of their defeat on match day 5 of this year's edition. Captain Blessing Etim won the toss for Nigeria and elected to bat first. After a slow start in the power play, Salome Sunday and Captain Etim saw off the first inning with some incredible batting, which saw Nigeria race to 99 runs for the loss of 4 wickets in 20 overs to the delight of the spectators. The second inning meant Nigeria had to defend the total with a good fielding strategy. Rwanda came on to bat with Giselle Ismail 31, bracket 48, and Captain Dan 15, bracket 19, contributing to the score of the side, as Nigeria's Petty Lucky and Rachel Sampson did the most damage to the East Africans, claiming 3 wickets each. That ends the national news from BGI TV Current. Before we go, some major headlines. Stakeholders condemn Buhari's fight against corruption. Governor Abiodun appoints 3 new permanent secretaries. And on sports, Salome inspired Nigeria beat Rwanda, win T20I tourney. For more updates of our broadcast on YouTube, the handle is BGI TV Current. Kindly subscribe and click on the notification bell. Select option all to access our broadcast. On Facebook, Bagide Imo with Alawiye Adebayo. Please like and follow the page. For advert placement of your goods and services, coverage of events and functions, please dial the phone number streaming on your screen for advert placement only. Thank you for watching. I am Morire Rabila Lawa. Good afternoon.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.